Hello, and welcome to The Story of Minster Abbey. Here we share with you a series of short presentations of the history and the life of our community. In this first episode, Father David Stanley introduces us to Saint Benedict, a guide and inspiration for all Benedictines. Thank you for joining us.
My name is David Stanley. I'm a priest in the Archdiocese of Southwark and a friend of Minster Abbey for many years. The community and its life have become very important to me on my journey. Saint Benedict is venerated as the patriarch of Western monasticism. His rule has been handed down through 16 centuries and is still followed by hundreds of monastic communities throughout the world. His spirit has shaped the Church and the modern world. Born about 480 in Norcia, Italy, Benedict followed an inner call to seek God in solitude at Subiaco. He was soon joined by others, and it is said that 12 monasteries were founded in the hills of Subiaco under his leadership. Later, Benedict established a community at Monte Cassino. Saint Benedict's rule is centered on the gospel values of love for God and neighbor. The monk is to prefer nothing to the love of Christ, singing the praises of God and serving Christ, who is present in the poor, the suffering, and the members of the community. Life in a Benedictine community gives us, even in our world today, an insight into his wisdom, holiness, and fatherly care. Benedict died around the year 547. His feast is celebrated on March the 21st. Saint Benedict's influence extends way beyond the Church. His rule sowed the seed for a rule of life by which any community, be it a small group or a whole nation, could thrive. He put forward a form of democratic life in a non-democratic world. He gave great dignity to manual labor alongside a life of prayer in his famous motto, prayer and work. He gave priority to the idea of listening, this being the first word in his rule. From the earliest days, the spirit of Saint Benedict's rule was summed up in the word pax, peace. You will notice that pax is engraved on our lectern in the chapel. A walk through the gardens of Minster Abbey will speak more loudly than could any words about the subject of peace. The influence of the rule of St. Benedict spread across Europe and eventually throughout the whole world.